My name is Brandon Hales, and this is a persuasive speech about why you should be less concerned about internet piracy. Yes, internet piracy is illegal. It's punishable by law. Download. However, on the scale in which the music and copyright industry would like to make it seem, is not as large as we'd like to make it seem. Here are some stats from online. Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar or not with SOPA people, but SOPA and PIPA were two bills proposed to stop online piracy, but went too far. In fact, SOPA stands for Stop Online Piracy Act. Now, the effects of this were so large that there was a internet-wide blackout of SOPA. And just due to consideration and everybody's inputs, SOPA was put on hold. Some other concerns for the industry are that A, they lose money. As said in the stats, 12.5 billion economics each year. Clearly, because of the report, this is a very rough estimate. Now, production of music has actually increased due to internet piracy. People who will be viewing these files online, they'll be using that and gaining interest in it to buy the DVD or also to go to a concert. If they download an illegal album on BitTorrent, they are going to, yes, have not paid for it. That music artist is going to lose money on it, but they'll also gain money on the fact that if that person decides to go purchase music outside of that sample they got online and to go to a concert, they'll be gaining their money back. Now, the people who had done this report are the Felix Oberholzer G at Harvard University and Coleman Strumpf at University of Kansas. This is also as of January 12, 2010. 2010 is also the year in which the report, which denounces the estimates, was filed. Now, here is going to be the tables in which I just mentioned in more detail. This table, titled Studies of the Economic Impact of File Sharing, has a study of questions and surveys and their key findings. Do albums that are popular on file sharing networks sell fewer copies? The key finding is that file sharing does not reduce sales. Also, in 2006, one of the questions is, are students who sample music they don't know more likely to purchase the CD? Students with faster internet connections are more likely to sample music. Sampling increases the propensity to buy. This follows along what I was saying previously. If you're looking online for music to listen to, if you find someone you like, you're more likely than not going to support the music artist. Now, in 2007, the question is, do albums that are more frequently shared drop off the Billboard charts in a shortened period of time? Observe piracy, best-selling titles from 2002 to 2003. Overall, file sharing has no statistically significant effect on survival on charts. The authors find a small negative effect for weaker releases. Now, if the music would be a weaker release anyways, I think that would have had lesser sales anyways, which is far less than purported by the billions lost. Now, with movies and TV is where another increase is shown. Does broadband help or hurt DVD sales? Broadband penetration increases DVD sales. Almost 10% of the increase in DVD sales during the study period is attributable to advances in broadband penetration. which means if you like a movie enough to download it, you're more likely than not going to buy it. Also, in 2008, do TV broadcasts of movies and piracy reduce the sales of DVDs? The result was free broadcast movies on TV increased DVD sales on Amazon by 118% during the first week after the broadcast. Piracy does not increase in demand. Now, all this tape does is show that when you're downloading online, a lot of people aren't doing it to save money, but rather just to get a preview before they buy something and regret it. If they had bought it and not liked the series at all, they would have returned it and the sale would have been null and void. It's apparent that using internet downloads is becoming a way of advertising almost for purchasing an actual deal. Now, music artists today, such as DJ Shadow and Mortal Technique, they have released free albums online so that as to get a fan base larger, and also just to support their fans who have been stuck with them throughout the years. And it has proved successful because I personally have downloaded those albums, and from then on I like listening to their music. Now, this isn't only true, also on iTunes they will release free songs. On those free songs released on iTunes, it'll get someone interested enough, because if they're already using iTunes, they're going to buy more of their music. So in conclusion, the loss of funds is an estimate, not an accurate number. The loss of interest in making music, clearly not true, because it has increased interest in music. And the loss of jobs, well, the loss of jobs has not been affected at all. In fact, the music industry has been on top of its game in this one graph and study shown right here. Internet downloading is a crime, but not as much as the reports would like to say. So next time you see something about SOPA, PIPA, or something else like that, don't give it any mind, because it is not as major of an influence on the economy as the reports would like to make you think of. But keep in mind, don't illegally download either, because you're still harming someone in some way financially.